Hi guys, welcome back to Angel Love Tarot. So today I'm going to do two readings. I'm going to do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and then I'm going to do just Divine Feminine reading. So if you want to watch the second video, I'm just letting you know. So the first card out we have for Divine Feminine is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I do feel like Spirit is like pouring good luck on you. I know it might seem counterintuitive because it's in reverse, but I do feel like it's a good energy of abundance and overwhelm. Like you could be feeling overwhelmed right now. I also feel like it could be a surprise. It could be something unexpected to come your way. So maybe you should play the lottery. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, okay, we're not taking all of these. Okay, we'll take this one. Okay, the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I feel like I'm hearing something like, let's get started, or it didn't start yet. So something is about to happen. I see a lot of white, a lot of blue. So I feel like that is like a good, clear energy. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like Divine Feminine's energy is really like stable, really good, really positive. I think her emotions are stable and positive. And then Divine Masculine, we have the Lovers and the King of Wands. So I don't know if this is going to be true for everyone, but I feel like Divine Masculine maybe has a new lover, or they have found self-love through this process. It could also be like, I want to say it could be a friendship, but I don't think it is a friendship. It could be for some people, but I feel like this person sees you as their lover. Like, I feel like they may want to confess something to you. Yeah, it's given confession. Let's see. Like, Usher, Let It Burn. Like, I feel like this person might be going through it. Okay, let's see the connection between. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles. So a lot of earth energy, but it's in reverse. I hear somebody saying like, why does it have to be this way? I feel like, the connection is like, this something about this is not fair. So I don't know what's going on, but something seems to be like unfair. I feel like the connection has been diverted, or the route has been altered or changed in some way. Like if you were going down the road and then you took like a detour. Okay, let's see what Divine Feminine has to say. So Divine Feminine has the Fool card and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I feel like Divine Feminine is protecting her energy and her mental health. And she's saying, like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, whatever. Whatever the old president said. He forgot what he was even saying. So I feel like, Divine Feminine is just like, I'm not playing your game anymore. Like, I'd rather deal with what I have to deal with than play your game, be your fool, is how I feel like. Okay. What does Divine Masculine have to say? Divine Masculine. The cards are trying to run away today. Maybe that has something to do with Divine Masculine today. Okay. 1, 2. So yeah, we have the Page of Swords in reverse and the Four of Wands. Again, I hear something saying like this is not fair. So I feel like Divine Masculine wants to have this control, this commitment, this ownership over the connection. I decide when we see each other. I decide what's going to happen next. Not you. I decide. And with the Page in reverse, I feel like this person doesn't have enough information to like manipulate you. Like their old tactics don't work. They thought that they could like read you like a book. Like they thought that they knew you already. And I feel like they were trying to use what little information they may have to like control the situation. Where I feel like, okay, let's say they know that you like to eat at fancy restaurants. Like they're the type of person who will, lie to you or do something shady. And then next time they'll invite you to your favorite fancy restaurant. You see what I'm saying? So instead of taking you out of joy, just to purely enjoy you, they're going to try and use something that you like to get back into your good graces. Like, that's how I feel. It's not genuine. And I feel like this tactic has worked in the past. I feel like they're running on a script that is, it's not even fair to you because it's not even like, I feel like you're not the type of person who even cares about a lot of material things. You want them to come with truth and honesty. Like you want to have a real conversation to be like, just tell me what's going on and why you're behaving this way. I don't need you to buy me gifts and take me places. Like at this point, I can do that myself. If I want to go to my favorite restaurant, I know where it is. And I don't know why, but I'm feeling like maybe this person tried to go out with somebody else, like on a date. And the whole time they were just like comparing that person to you. And it's like, why would you sit there and compare somebody to me when you could have just been with me? That's how I feel. Okay. Okay. We have the no, not the 3. It's the 3 major arcana, but it's the Empress. And we have the 9 of Pentacles for the connection in between. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why, but okay, we have more Pentacles. So I don't know why, but I feel like the idea of money is starting to be like a big deal in the connection. I don't know if it's like lack of money. I'm hearing something about compensation. So I feel like You know, money can be money and it can be energy too. So I feel like somewhere there needs to be a restoration. Like there needs to be like, I'm seeing like a piggy bank that needs to be like filled up. So I feel like the relationship, the connection is like depleted. Like there's no money in the bank, like in the piggy bank. Like, um, yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like, you know, the Empress is a very abundant card, and the Empress is in reverse amongst all these pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a really, like, you're happy by yourself. So I feel like maybe both people are doing better financially by themselves. But I feel like it could be a problem for the connection as a whole. Oh my goodness. I have a runny nose today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through this reading. I've been sick like this whole month. Okay, let's see what we have for Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine. I don't want to be sick, you guys. I've been sick already. So many times. At this point, I'm sick of being sick. Okay. One more for Divine Feminine. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups. So I feel like, in a way, I'm surprised this is in reverse, because I feel like Divine Feminine is actually not sharing her emotions that much about the situation. The Three of Cups is clearly like a sharing card. But I'm getting the feeling that she's not sharing her feelings that much. Maybe she should share her feelings with somebody. I feel like maybe Divine Feminine is avoiding her emotions and she's not dealing with them. She's just like, you know what? If this person doesn't want to act right, I'm just going to withdraw my energy from the situation. It's almost like, even though this is the Three of Cups, it's like somebody's missing. It's like there should be a fourth person, but they're not there. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Divine Feminine is, she's not telling the whole story. It's not that she's lying. It's that almost like she's putting on a front that she's okay. Let's see the Justice card for Divine Feminine. Yeah. I feel like Divine Feminine is kind of like, you know, I only know how to protect myself at this point. Like, I really, like, in a way, I feel like she doesn't want to lose herself in the connection. I feel like she's done that in the past and it didn't work for her. And I feel like even though she doesn't know what to do next, she kind of knows what not to do. And I feel like giving more than you have to give didn't work for her before. And I feel like she's learned from her past lessons to kind of let things play out how they're going to play out, as opposed to like controlling the situation, forcing things to happen. Like, if this person doesn't want to have a conversation, like, I'm not going to force them, you know, but I'm also not going to sit here and wait for them to be ready. It's kind of like, you know, if you grew up being a mother figure, and now you're in a place where you're like, you know, I'm not raising grown men. It's kind of like, you know, I'm just not going to do that. I don't care if you think I don't love you. My kind of love doesn't demand that I mother you. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. My fucking nose. Oh my God. Oh. Let's see what Divine Masculine has today. I wanted to do a Divine Feminine reading, but I don't think I will be able to because my nose is just running so bad. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Death card. I feel, I feel like Divine Masculine is saying, like, you know, you are bringing me to my knees and you're not even trying to. Like, this person thinks that you're doing something on purpose and you're not doing nothing on purpose. You're literally just respecting yourself. And this person thinks you respecting yourself is like punishing them. It's like painful or something like that. But I also feel like at the same time, they are learning their own lessons. They are learning what it looks like to respect yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you're teaching this person by behaving in a certain way that they never seen nobody behave like that. And I feel like people always say, I'm different, I'm different, I'm different, that you just stop believing it, because the same people who say I'm different, they don't act different. But I feel like with you, the Queen of Pentacles, it's like, you know, you don't have nothing to prove to anybody. You know what I mean? You're just like, you'll see that I'm different by the way I behave. I don't need to scream at the top of my lungs that I'm different. So I feel like they see that, but they also want to become that as well. But I feel like they also don't want to give you any credit for that either. You know, if they show up mirroring your energy, they're not going to say it's because of you. They're going to say, oh, I always been like this, when no, they haven't. Okay, let's see a connection in between. The connection in between. Okay, the Seven of Swords in reverse. And we have some more. We have the Tower and the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords. I feel like, you know, even though it's the connection in between, I feel like the masculine energy is kind of like, you know, I thought that I could get away with giving like half effort. It's like, you know, how do you expect your seeds to grow if you don't water them properly, you don't give them sun, you don't talk to them, give them care? You know, it's giving like a half harvest. It's just like, you know, maybe you got a few flowers to bloom, but, you know, you really didn't get the full package of what you could have gotten. So that's how I feel like with the connection. It's like, maybe there was something here. Maybe there was a lot of potential. But I feel like maybe it hasn't actually manifested with the Tower it's not in reverse, it's upright. Yeah. With the Tower upright, it's kind of like, you know, I'm hearing like explosion. Like, why did this blow up in my face? So I feel like, you know, both people have a responsibility for the situation and the way that it is. But I also don't see anybody taking any action to remedy the situation. Let's see. Last card for Divine Feminine. Oh, my nose. Last card for Divine Feminine. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah. I feel like Divine Feminine is content by herself. I don't see her having any emotional breakdown, but I also feel like she's holding back a little bit. She's not really willing to share her emotions right now. I feel like if the situation did hurt her feelings, she's not sharing that. Like, I feel like it's a sign of weakness, yeah. And then right after that, we have Divine Masculine with the 10 in reverse. So I'm not surprised that even though you guys may not be talking right now, your energies are still mirroring each other. The 10 of Cups in reverse, the 9 of Cups in reverse on the same level. Like, I feel like you both don't want to admit that there's like a lot here. I feel like you could be disappointing other people in a way. Like, if your friends are like, oh, he's no good for you, like, just leave him alone. It's like you want to you don't want to be judged by your friends and your family for, like, going back to this person. And, like, they also feel like maybe they told their friends, too, like, you know, she did this, she said that, she's selfish, she doesn't care, she doesn't call me, she doesn't do this, and she doesn't do that, and she's not this, and she's not that, and she's not good enough, and da-da-da. Like, they already said all these negative things, I guess. And now it's almost like coming back together would make you look foolish to, like, your friends or your family or whatever. And then it's like, okay, yeah, but you guys care more about what other people think than making yourself happy. And it's like the past is in the past. Whatever already happened. Like, you can't change it. So, I don't know. That's how I feel like. Okay. Okay, let's see the connection in between. The connection in between. Final card. And we have the Judgment. A very soft, flowery, feathery, innocent, clear-minded, future focus, rebirth. Like, even though it says judgment, I'm hearing like redemption, like just coming back from the grave, like a rebirth, and just starting fresh, but not so much forgetting the past, but acceptance and like moving forward. You know, going to court is not the end of the world. Not that you're going to court, but I'm just saying, let's pretend you were in court. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would change your life. Like, you know, there's going to be consequences, but it's not anything you can't come back from in a way, you know. So I feel like with Judgment, I feel like the connection is at a turning point where it's like things won't be the way that they were before, but it doesn't mean that it can't move forward. See, like it just jumped out of my hand. Like, I feel like the connection is ready to like take a step forward. Not even a step, like a jump forward. So anyways, thank you for watching Angel Love Tarot, and I'll see you next time.